Delpit didn't do anything. Is that an injury or a hold-in situation?
Again, I won't comment on injuries.
So it is an injury.
I'm just saying I won't comment on injuries. I think that's a...
Todd, can you address we're talking about the nice day that Shedeur had out there. He made a lot of really nice plays, long bounds. How do you feel about his day?
Had a nice job. Did a nice job today. He's been getting better and better with each practice day. And I thought Deshaun did some good things today. So I thought they both functioned at a high level. We had a couple pre-snap issues, but I thought they both functioned at a high level today.
Will we see a different rotation of quarterbacks tomorrow?
Yes. It'll flip back tomorrow.
So overall, how would you?
And then on Thursday we'll split them. That's really what we've been trying to do.
So overall, how would you assess the first day of your relatively full squad minutes?
Oh, it was great. I mean, but it was really, we've had most of the guys here for 9 weeks, so we've been on the field for 3 weeks previous. It was very similar to that. I thought the guys had great juice today.
Todd, there were a couple of drills where the quarterbacks had the ball post 6 seconds. Is that you're intentionally wanting them to work on scramble
100%.
or holding the ball, moving?
100%. I mean, we won't call pass play more than scramble. It's going to come up 5 or 6 times a game. I don't care what other concept, 4 verts, flood concepts, quick game. With all these 2-play quarterbacks, so it's going to be imperative that we're elite at scramble, and defensively we're elite at plastering. And so that whole drill is just set up for us to work it. You can work it separate, and you can get your coaches out there working on it, but it's not the same until you get a chance to compete with your guys.
Todd, what about the chance to get Jared Verse out there in team drills this week and what you saw from him today?
No, it was great. It was great to have him out there. It's hard when we're not in pads. Guys try to take care of each other, which they did a great job of, but he's a pro.
I know you didn't get a chance to actually coach Joel Bitonio, but I know you did actually in 2019. But you've seen him from afar a lot. Can you just kind of say how you feel about the career that he had?
Well, first off, I mean, you've read all about it. I mean, you saw it. Forget that. Read about shit. 12 years, 178 starts, 7 Pro Bowls, 5, all pros. He's one of the rare guys that ended his career with everything his body could give. I still think deep down he loves football and he would love to play, but his body just won't allow him to do it. And to continue to play at such a high level is awesome. For a guy that's hopefully going to end up with a gold jacket, he's certainly going to be, in our stadium, and he's going to have his picture up in our indoor. I mean, if that doesn't say it, I don't know what else does. And from afar, I was only here for 1 year, but it always felt like Joel said the right thing. When you talk about team and owning it, supporting his teammates and his coaches and the organization, A+. When you talk about, I'll remember the game when I was at Baltimore last year, and there was a turnover, and you see Joel chasing down the sideline, full speed. I mean, special. I think that's the word for him is special.
As you sort of overtake a young team, does Joel kind of represent, in a lot of ways, like the standard of what you kind of want your team to sort of play with, that energy, all that? And how do you sort of...
I hadn't thought of it that way. But I think that's a great way of phrasing that, for sure. I mean, I think that guy maximized his measurable skill set. Whatever that was, he got the most out of it, and I think we all should aspire to be there. But we got a lot of guys like that. When you talk about some of our guys, especially some of the DBs, between Trey and D. Ross and Miles, guys that undervalued but have carved out a great career. And but Joel is certainly someone to look at and say, that's what it looks like to be a pro.
Todd, you weren't here last year when Isaiah Bond joined your team. Didn't have a training camp. This year he looks a little bit bigger, upper body. He's all over the place. What can you say about Bond's spring?
Really come along early on, getting his feet underneath himself and learning the offense. But he's certainly put himself in position to make plays down the field. everybody knows about his speed. I think what's undervalued is his balance and body control. You know, I think he gets in and out of his breaks, is able to keep his speed, and it's been fun to watch. I think he's going to continue to take steps with the way he practices.
I saw Casey Levinson, I think, at right guard today. Does he have a lot of experience in right guard, or why did you decide to give him a shot?
We're just trying to move guys around a little bit to see where we can find the best five. We do like his power and his toughness. From what we've seen from last year, obviously you don't see it here, but last year when he got a chance to play, boy, you could see that. Running off the football, his aggressiveness, finishing plays, you love that about him. So those kind of guys you're always trying to find a spot for.
So
Todd,
you've had,
watch.
just to follow up, you had Conley there, Kevin Jenkins. Is that right guard spot like a competitive position for training camp now? You said
Oh,
you
yeah.
had 4 through 5.
Oh yeah. No, I think we're trying to find the best spot. I said it the other day, and we'll just keep moving guys around. And it's hard now without pads on.
Todd, watching Quinshawn these past few weeks, I mean, he looks like there's no hesitation there. He's going very hard. How important is that for a young player coming off of an injury and looking the way he does when he does?
Feels like he's got his confidence back, his explosion. We'll just see once we get the pads on, but no, it looks good.
Do you love how the quarterbacks have worked so hard, competed so hard, and made this decision so difficult for you?
Sure. No, I mean, it's, first of all, it's been great to watch them progress. The sad part is in 2 days they go away for 5 or 6 weeks. That's what sucks. Because you just start to get a little bit of momentum. You're stacking plays. You're seeing some things you really like. We've got to do a great job as a staff of when they get back picking up where they left off. But it's been fun to watch those guys compete. The whole room, they're really smart guys, highly competitive, and they've come a long way. I'm excited about the room.
When you said you're going to continue the quarterback reps throughout the week, split them the last day, does that mean you won't be able to name a number one?
I really don't know. I'm not going to name a number one, so that I am not going to name. That chances are that's not going to. I shouldn't say that. Chances are I will not. Now, once we get to the fall, we'll have to dissect the reps how we see fit. I just don't see it after the way Shedeur's played and Deshaun's played. They both played well enough to earn the right to compete to start.
Todd, Joel Bitonio was the longest tenured Browns player for a long time. Now it's Denzel Ward. How valuable is Denzel, not just from what he does on the field, but better in leadership?
Well, for sure. He's had a heck of a career, and it's not over with yet. I mean, we'll see how that goes down the road. But Denzel was here when I was here in 19, and he's done a really, really nice job. And I still think he's got a number of years left.
Todd, just to follow up on those quarterbacks, when we first talked to you, I believe that you said you hoped to have your starter by the beginning of training camp. So has someone shown you more that you're not ready to make that decision?
Well, I would have hoped that, but I like both of them. I mean, I don't know what to say. It's really as simple as that. I like both of them, and we haven't had the pads on. That's the hard. We haven't, as much as I'd love to have made that decision, either by someone separating themselves upward or downward, either way, which has not occurred. So, and we haven't even gotten to practicing against an opponent, putting the pads on, having a controlled scrimmage or playing preseason games. I would have loved to it. I was being honest. I think you'd love to have the starter named. I just can't do it. I'm not there yet. That's the reality of it.
Good? Yeah. Thanks, Todd.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
That was Todd Monken, man. And just like I keep telling y'all, he ain't ready to name the starter. And I believe this thing could carry over until the first week of the season. Now, we thought that he stated early on, he wanted to have a starter name by training camp. I don't believe that's the case. I believe Shedeur Sanders in there kicking ass and taking names, bro. And as of right now, Todd Monken might not be playing the good old system ball game. You hired me to win, and I'm going to put the best version out there for us to win. And it's looking like it could be Shedeur Sanders. But get down in the comment section right now. Let me know who y'all think it is, because I'm thinking it's probably Shedeur. Till next time, man, shake the damn hate.